Welcome everybody to another episode of Gorilla Gospel. And we're gonna kick things off a little bit. We're gonna square off with everybody about some things that's happening and point out some things that shouldn't be happening. Okay, we're gonna get into how man, all of them, pretend that they're God, and they uses the backs of other people to um what's to say funded, let's put it like that, funded, but uses a lot of people to you know just support the negative situation here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go into the very beginning of the Bible, where it says, in the beginning God created the heavens and the earth. Okay, see, the spirit of God moved upon the depths of the earth, the waters, because there wasn't no earth at that point. So here come something from space, and came and found the world, and it made earth. Okay, created sun. So let there be light. The water, the rain, the clouds, the trees, the air. You know, food, fish. You know, which you know, and gardens and all that stuff, plants and vegetations and stuff. So now you got man. Well, they need money to do this stuff. Because, see, God, he just did it. But, see, man need money to do it. You dig? They go out there in space from the planet that we was given, which was a very good deal. I mean, would you look at the home he made for us, right? No foreclosures, no bankruptcies or anything like that. But we cause all that on the land that's free. You know what I'm saying? But we leave the very earth that he gave us with everything we need on it. There's no reason to leave earth, but yet man does it. Uh, there's no reason to quit your job if it pays good and it feeds you and everything else, right? There's no reason to leave your wife if she does her job. There's no reason to leave your husband either, right? Man wants to leave earth, and they send people out there to figure if they could be like God and create, a world such as Mars, so to speak, or whatever. Do you believe in spaceships? Because that's what's out there. A big old spaceship that says USA. You know? Yeah. Flying saucers. That's them airplanes and stuff. You know? Martians. We landed on the moon. Ain't nothing landed on us. There's not one alien around here. We are the ones that's doing everything that we put this hype together and say that's out there. Martians and all that stuff like that. You know? And it's a trip. Because see, this is what man does to create the hype that they need for you to spend money to fund their mission of playing God. And this is mostly everywhere, but the most dominant ones are Russia, China, and USA or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Which Britain and all them got a deal on all this too. The powers of the world always trying to be like God. Well, how in the Garden of Eden, God said, "Hey Adam, you know what? I'm gonna make you a woman since I can't seem to create one, form one out of the dirt like I formed you. See, women are very special. They're unique. They had to become. They had to come out of us, which that goes to show that we all had a feminine side. If a woman came out of man, then when they say get in touch with your feminine side, well, that's the woman that came out of you, man. But I'm not ragging on my neck, my people, okay? Because some of them just lust a lot, and some things happen to where people do end up, you know, like in the same sex. It happens, but nobody understands that it takes something to happen for stuff like that to happen. But back to the subject, because I'm not trying to get too deep off it. Man always trying to be like God. So they clone like he did. See, he took the DNA out of Adam and he made a woman. And he went off and done this. Where? I don't know. He definitely didn't plant her in the garden because it don't say that. It just said that he took his rib and went somewhere and brought him back a woman. That took some time. So man always trying to figure out how to be like God, right? And when the Babylonians tried to build a tower out there to go to reach heaven, you can't come in this house unless I invite you. Nobody could come in your house unless you invite them too, right? Why you think you could go into heaven when it's not even your time? You supposed to like perish and then, which I don't even think it was a given until Jesus gave his life. But anyways, that's what I'm hitting on is that he knocked the towers down from them trying to do that the first time. And he split up the earth. He split us up. It's until we started going to war and like combining these so-called brains we got. That's you too smart for your own ass because you killed the world. We got everything going wrong in the earth, just like the Bible says. It said that man will destroy itself. How man will destroy himself? By fire, which is why everything is on fire right now. And how the climate and all that is all messed up and everything. And it's not about no chemical button, no doggone nuke or whatever. It's about sending rockets out there and messing up our shield, our protective shield from the sun. All that was built for us. But man think they could go out of space and create this whole new world or whatever, heaven or whatever, on Mars or whatever. They put the idea on TV, put it in your head, now before you know it, you got a bunch of Einsteins running around here thinking that they could be God. Ha 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 ha. Ah, man, that's so funny. You're a human. How could you be something that created you? You can't be the boss of me if I'm the boss. You can't be the owner of this house if I'm the owner. It just don't make no sense. But we tend to just listen to these people because they get this money. These people worship a tree. So of course they're gonna be extremely rich. You know what I'm saying, when it comes to it and everything. But I mean, before it was dollars, it was gold and all this other stuff and everything. Stuff that you got from the earth, which, you know, probably was the earth's fuel. What if the very oil, I like to say in New Orleans style, what if the very oil that we dig up is the earth's blood? I mean, the earth has to be alive, it gives life, doesn't it? I mean, come on, for real. Doesn't we came from the earth when God breathed, we was a living soul after he breathed life into us. But in the beginning he said, let the earth bring forth its things that it wants, its creatures and all that stuff. Let the earth do this. This was a pact that God and the earth had together. It was like a lease agreement. Hey man, look, let me come and put some people on your earth and everything, on your world, and this a little partner deal. And then before you know it, when we cursed the earth kind of like got mad because we broke our lease agreement to not do something, and we got kicked out of the garden, which is, I believe, the secret heaven on earth. The gates were on the Garden of Eden. The gates of heaven is on the Garden of Eden, and man try to play God, and they stupid. They very stupid. Too small for their own ass. Okay, so you figured out the way how to do things, but I believe that when you first sent that first rocket up there, it blew up. You know, just like when they first tried to build the Babylonians and stuff, the towers, it blew up. But man gotta grow this brain, and they wanna beat God at everything and try to prove that there's no God, that man done all this. If man done all this, brother, why can't we just do it again like that? Just 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 trees, or put air. Why can't you just put air on Mars? I bet you're gonna do all that out of technology, most likely, but and then you're gonna still think that you're God's. But all of us suffer from that here on Earth. It's screwing up everything that we was given, all the share. You ever had that cousin or that brother or whatever sister that wanna hog everything? They wanna hog everything, you know, because they get treated more fairly or whatever, or pampered. That's how a lot of people with no brains and a lot of money is. They're not in touch with the spirit world, the earth, or anything. They don't give respect to nothing. They think that their money could go and make a whole nother world. If it was meant to be like that, bro, trust me, he would have made another planet for us to cross a bridge to get to. He put us all on this earth, and man wants to leave it. And he wants to kill all of us in the process of it. What if that nuclear stuff was really a scare tactic to keep us all in line, but actually it was some kind of fuel for them to live out there and fuel their projects? What if? I mean, come on, for real, for real. If they nuke the world, what's gonna happen to them? Have you ever heard of rich people actually seriously? I mean, stupid rich people killing themselves. Stupid rich. I'm talking about buku money, but no brain. Not really. You got a lot of people that's out here killing themselves, bro. And this world just don't understand what it brings people through. But the rich, man, the rich don't understand. The rich will never get it. People that's not, now I ain't gonna say the rich, period, bro. And I ain't gonna say the poor. I'm gonna say people that's not in touch with God. They're not gonna never get it. And we keep these people in power because they worship a tree that gives green dollars and stuff, or some rocks out of the dirt that says that it has a value, when you can't breathe gold, you can't eat diamonds, and you know what I'm saying. You can't drink money, but yeah, we take these very things and we call people gods off of it. We gotta stop doing that, because if we, if stupid is what stupid does, then you stupid from following them, and that's Gorilla Gospel 1.